How's it going, guys? It's PoetryStud, and welcome to the last days of the Third Age. This is a mod for Mountain Blade Warband. I'm going to be doing a review of it. I love this mod so far. I've been playing a little bit off camera, more than I do for most mod reviews, just because it drew me in, and I was like, this is an awesome mod. And I haven't done that much, maybe only 2 hours of playing, even less than that probably, but enough to get a feel for it, and I would highly recommend this one. This is one that I would definitely say be on the lookout for. It's free on the Steam Workshop right now. And it is Middle Earth. So basically, you're in the times of Lord of the Rings, and it pretty much starts off right when Lord of the Rings is set in, like the first movie. It's during that time. It's not like during the Hobbit times or before that or after that. But anyways, let's go and start a new game. I had one PoetryStud there. I was only 6 days in, so wasn't that far in, but let's go and start a new game, and I'm going to do pretty much the same thing I did the first time. So, it's really cool. First off, I love the artwork and the textures. It's so immersive, I would say. So, you can do the dawn of a new era. In other words, you fight for the forces of good, or the twilight of man. In other words, you fight for the forces of evil. So that would be, humans, elves, dwarfs. The twilight of man would be orcs, goblins, or even like the Buccaneers that were in like the third movie, and so it's interesting. You can quick start in Mordor or Gondor. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do the Dawn of a New Era. We'll be the good guys. We can look. So Sauron or Saruman. So we can start as in Isengard or Mordor. So so let's we don't want to do, or who do you serve? That's what it's asking. We don't want to do that. So we're going to select our race. We're going to be elf. And what forest do we live in, Elder? We are probably gonna. I think I chose Rivendell the first time. We're gonna choose Lothlorien, excuse me. I explored Lothlorien, and it's really cool. So we'll be male, realistic, no quitting. I'm just gonna kind of speed through this because, like, for mod reviews, I don't really worry about this. Would be PoetryStud the second, because I already had that other PoetryStud. So we have lots of strength and stuff. We'll do that. We'll put some into leadership. We'll put some into trainer. And we'll put some more into power strike, power draw, and weapon master. I think that's good. Archery, let's get up. And we're an elf. We got to roleplay a little bit. And the master archers. So one thing that's cool about this mod, one sec while I get my mouse set up and fixed a little bit, is that the faces, actually, they like look a little better than normal Mountain Blade faces, I would say. The elf faces look kind of weird because they're elongated, but that's because, elves had those types of faces. They have, I don't know, they never really existed. I don't think so, at least. So, I mean, I know so, but, there's like myths and stuff. I'm not trying to discredit any of the myths. I'm teasing, mostly. We'll just choose anyone, really. It doesn't really matter. So, Middle-earth, a shadow is growing in the east, and dark things come forth that have long been hidden. The free peoples prepare for war, the like of which has not been seen for an age. Men, elves, dwarves, and orcs, all will play their part. What part, however, remains to be seen. So, we can cheat and become a Lothlorien veteran scout, or we can just get immediately 10 Lothlorien scouts to party. In my party. I'm not going to do that, and we're just going to go forth on a chosen path. So, here we go. We start, and we are in. So, we automatically start here. So, let's get this turned around so it might be a little more recognizable if you know Lord of the Rings at all. So, here we are, up in here in the forest of Lorien. Lothlorien is where we are. That's the kingdom. Down here, let's just go down here to start with. So, we got, let me make sure OBS is catching all this on the map. Yeah, so, over here we have Gondor, we have Mordor over here. We have Rohan over here. And over here's the Brown Lands. More forests and stuff. I don't know lots of these places because I'm not that into the lore of Lord of the Rings. But, so like over here, this is the Dale. The Mirkwood elves are all in here. Mirkwood is what it's called. That's what it is. So like down here, you can see there's Minas Tirith. So that's like one of the main big cities of Middle-earth. West Osgiliath, East Osgiliath. I think it's really cool that it's split apart by the river. There's a castle there, Carandros. There's Eastfold. There's a whole bunch of other little. There's the capital, Edoras. It's really cool. There's a lot of little things. I think this is Helm's Deep there. No, I don't know if they actually have Helm's Deep on the map. I am not sure. If anyone knows in the comments, please inform me. And then we have Isengard over here. You know, so the Isengard, that the tower of the west, and then the tower of the east, the eye. And you can't really get a good look at it right now, but yeah, Barad-dûr is a interesting thing. It's really cool the way that the textures are very Lord of the Rings-y. So let's go ahead and get into the game a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on here. So we can go into the cities. I found that the easiest way, if you click on this, it doesn't do anything. Pretty much the easiest way is to click on wherever the flag is. That's where you find it. So some of the text is a little hard to read, but it's just so cool the way it like looks and stuff. So let's approach the Elven Forest Fortress. So here we are. Yep, there we go. And it's so beautiful. And that's one thing I have to say about this mod. Like the textures aren't even that greatly made, but it's just so awesome the way they made it. And the music sounds pretty sweet. It's just such an immersive mod. I really enjoy it so far. You can see all these infantry are walking around, scouts and infantry. And so the Lorien Master is basically a guild master, and basically one thing that makes this game a little different than other ones is that let's go look at notes. You can't click on these. I was about to say. Let's see. There's a lot of characters. Not actually that many as the base game, even, I don't think. But one thing that's different is that each faction, you don't have money. There's no, like, universal form of currency in this game. Every faction has their own form of money. And what that means is that so, like, basically you do tasks for each faction, and you can sell stuff to each faction, and you'll get Lothlorien resource points, it's called. Basically, you'll get these resource points, but they can only be used with Lothlorien shopkeepers or barrack masters. So let's go up here. So you are so this guy is he's basically an armsmith. So they have interesting names, so you kind of gotta recognize it. But you can see it says at the bottom you found the local smithy. Once you find them the first time, then you can access them quickly from the map when you click on the town and go here. So I believe you're just a commander. Yeah, you can do tasks for normal people. Lady Gladue. So this is the Lady of the Woods. So, you should already know that we are fighting against Moria and Dol Guldur. Your duty is to help in our struggle, PoetryStud the second. When you prove yourself worthy of my confidence, level 10, I will also allow you access to that chest over there. And then there's stuff you can do with her. And Orafine, you're just a commander. Okay. So, anyways, though, we could get access to this chest. I never found out what that did. Can't really interact with that. Wait, don't worry about it. Yeah, I know. That probably was dumb. I just wanted to make it quicker. So, basically, we can go to visit the Lothlorien barracks. So, basically, this is the guy in charge of the forces garrison. So, instead, there's no, like, towns in this game. I mean, there's no villages. There's only, like, towns and castles. So, the way you recruit people, you don't actually recruit them. You just say, I need volunteers willing to follow me on dangerous missions. So, basically, you're already aligned to a certain faction. Like we are aligned to the elves. These elves in particular, the Lothlorien Woods. But if you go to I found out that if you go to the other elves, they'll be like, hey, we consider you an ally because we're fighting against a common enemy. And if I haven't gone to the humans or the dwarves yet, but I would expect that they would say the same thing and be like, yeah, we're friendly to you. So basically you say, I need volunteers willing to follow me on dangerous mission. So this is what I got the first time. I'm sorry no one else is ready to go. They will serve Lothlorien by holding the defenses here. So basically, the way it seems to me, we don't have any, I was about to say. The way it seems to me is that in order to go to get people to join your party, you pretty much have to get better relations and more resource points with the people that you're with. So, like, let's just go do a quest really. How can I serve our cause? To West Emnet, the group's within 20 days. So that's a lot of resource points. 300 I found is quite a bit. So, we can take them to West Emnet. So luckily, there's no upkeep. There is upkeep. The upkeep of people. What am I trying to say? The upkeep of soldiers is done with the resources points for that faction, the one that you recruited them from. it's very, very dynamic, and I find it very interesting. So we're just going to kind of wander across the plains here. I Sometimes there's wandering goblins and orcs, I've found, so it's a little risky, but we have made it. Yay, so we are in Rohan. We left the wold. I wonder if these guys will, yeah, so he says, I hear you fight for our Lothlorien friends, so I guess I should consider you an ally. So you're already aligned, which is cool, I like it. You already start off as fighting on a certain side of the war. So, okay, so yeah, so they are obviously not going to give me any troops. So, you know, we need them here more. We like you, but we have more important things that we need our troops for. So let's go back to here. Yeah, so this is what it says. When dealing with locals in Rohan, remember that they do not know you, and they don't necessarily acknowledge the merits you've earned in Lothlorien. The resource points which you can dispose of among people from Rohan are not the ones you earn in Lothlorien, but the ones you will earn in Rohan. So it's interesting how you can see that. It also says if you go to reports, you can see it. So with every faction that you meet, it'll add it onto here. So we have 1 influence with Lothlorien. So yeah. So anyways, it's pretty interesting. I really like that aspect of it. The resource points. It's different, and in some parts, I imagine it would be more annoying. Oh, we have been ambushed by the freaking Dunnish Raven Raiders. Okay, so I don't really know who these guys are, but they don't like me, and they're attacking me, so let's see. The battles, nothing much seems... Oh, this is bad. This doesn't... Oh, fudge. Ah, I clicked out of my window. Yeah, I died, so... I didn't die, I knocked unconscious, obviously. Oh my god, that is terrifying. Some of the voice packs are kind of funny, but I mean... I think they're cool. They're just, kind of weird. Is this your end? What are you talking about? I'm not dead. So we just lost an item. Must have been flavor text. You regain your consciousness, you lie on the spot you fell. The enemies must have taken you off for dead and left you there. However, it seems that no ruins were lethal. And although you feel awful, you find out you still walk. You get up and try to live. Yeah, I don't have any other survivors from my party. I was the only one, so... yeah, so I'm gonna... Okay, so we found more, obviously. It might take me a while to get away from these guys, get back to the city, but I'll see you guys when I do that, because I don't want to include this, because I'm just going to die. So I'll see you guys when I get back to the capital of the Lothlorien. Okay, guys, we are back. So apparently we failed our quest. I don't really know how, which kind of sucks, but I didn't lose them. What are you talking about? Oh. Okay, so apparently being attacked actually made me lose that. That's not good. So, oh, okay, so, but hey, they will give me some people, so we can enlist all these people. So, we have quite a little bit of a crew now, so that's good. So, we do have some people. Let's see if we can get another quest, because I don't want to do that. Yeah, okay. So let me go see. I want to see if we can go into Moria. So Moria is another interesting. I explored a little bit there, and it was pretty interesting. I'll see you guys in a second when I get there and stuff. Okay, guys. So we're here in Moria. So basically, we have to find our way to Moria. So there's a whole like weird thing where basically the way it seems to me is like. I did this the first time. There's a terrifying noise. Okay, it's gone. There's basically, you have to go through like this maze and stuff and try to find your way. If I'm at the same place. Or maybe I made it already to the end. Is this where I was? No. I don't know. One sec. Let's walk a little bit. One thing is like, you can tell some of the music is the same music as before. Oh. Hey, this is where we are supposed to be. Yeah. Oh, I lost my weapon. That's not good. Basically, we're in Moria, so we're going to go and just storm it. We don't have any troops with us. We can't bring them with us, I found. But yeah, so one thing is that you can tell the music is some of the same music, but there's also some new music. It's not Lord of the Rings music, obviously, because it would be copyrighted, infringed. But, oh, we snuck in. I forgot. I tried to sneak in and it worked. But, it's not, they can't use the copyrighted music, but they do use the, You looking at me? What you want? What you want, punk? But they what was I gonna say? But the music still does sound kind of Lord of the Ringsy. So okay, so we snuck in, which is funny. The first time I played this mod on my own, I came in here and I was like, okay, well let's just go in and like storm it, and I fought like 5 goblins and then eventually just died because there's a lot of them, as you can see. There's a lot of goblins here. So Master Bulg the Lesser. Yeah, so they don't want to talk to us. Oh, good day, Commander. Who are you? What can you tell you about the place? This is the gates of Moria, Commander. This place and the surrounding lands belong to Master Bulg the Lesser of Moria. Doom, 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 drums of the deep. That is cool. I love like the little things. What are you looking at? What? Oh, okay, well. Apparently we're... What? Snaga of Moria knocked unconscious by large goblin. What is going on right now? There's like, I started a riot, a rebellion? What the fudge is going on? I'm so confused. Okay. I don't know who's friendly. You're not. Okay, what is going on right now? This is interesting. I don't know if I was expecting this. Okay, well, we'll just keep fighting you. Okay, let's just... Yeah, so we got knocked out. That was interesting, but... Okay, well, anyways, though, that was that. And the last thing I want to show you that I thought was pretty cool is the troll cave and stuff. Oh, well, I'll see you guys there in a sec. Okay, guys, looks like we're about to make it to the troll cave where wild goblins pursuing us. So we're gonna disguise ourselves. Oh no, they caught us. Well, I just wanted to show you guys something that apparently I'm not gonna be able to show you. But if you're able to sneak in, there's actually this big old troll, and sitting in the cave, and it's funny because he says like he says some stuff. So there's a morale system too, which I haven't really had much experience with in my time playing this mod, but hopefully it works like I can assume it to, and it's actually a good system. But let me just talk about this while I beat up these dudes. Let me just talk about the mod as a whole. I feel like it's a really good mod. You could have a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so we didn't win there, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up here, but let me just real quick in a second after yeah, okay, so I just want to say that let me lower the volume of the mod a little bit. So I really like this mod. I haven't played that much of it at all, but it's just really, really intriguing the way that it works. You basically have to do tasks, and it's more of like a team effort, whereas it's not build your own kingdom. It's like support your faction, the kingdoms of men, dwarfs, and elves as they go against Mordor. And it's really, really interesting to me, and I love Lord of the Rings, so that is why I really like it. You can see there's the Corsair camp down here, the Corsairs and stuff. There's a Heart of Dream camp with the freaking elephants and stuff. So you can tell that, you know, there's all the factions that you see in like the Return of the King and the whole trilogy. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really mean a lot to me. I really like the mechanics at play here, and you can tell there's been a lot of work put into this. If you'd like to see me like do a series of this, give me your support. I would totally do a series of this. If I get a whole bunch of comments telling me that they would love to see me do a little mini series, because I don't think this one would have necessarily a lot of content to do, but I think I could do a series where we just take the fight to Mordor. But if you would like to see that, then go ahead and give it to me in comment form, a suggestion, and I would definitely do it. Thank you guys for watching, and go check it out on Steam. Last Days of the Third Age. Yeah, Last Days of the Third Age. And until next time, goodbye.